So I did a side quest where this is after I did the concert for Johnny and them.
Yeah.
Uh, I did because then you can unlock Nancy so you can call her. So I did the one side quest that I've had from like the beginning of the fucking game that was like do more jobs for until you get best so you can do something with best ISIS or whatever. So I get that and I'm trying to find Swedenborg or whatever the fuck. And I don't know if you've done that one, that side quest.
No.
But you chase around like a fucking router, like a router signal, like through like the fucking entire map. And then you end up in some stupid like billboard in Pacifica. And it's like, oh man, this whole thing was just a big prank. I was like, man, I spent a fucking like half hour doing that. And I'm like, and what's shitty too is during that side quest, you have to like try and find these tiny little routers that are like, like a foot wide and a foot tall. So you got to look for these small fucking little things on walls everywhere to try and find the next fucking signal. And then at the end of the quest, and Johnny's just like, and Johnny's a shit to you the whole quest, which I don't understand. Because I'm like, we just went through some shit, and you were like, oh man, I'll take a bullet for you, and all this kind of shit. And then I did the concert for him, and he's like, yeah, you know what, V, you're pretty alright, and all this kind of shit. And it's like, I do this quest with him, he's just fucking making fun of me the whole time. And he's like, "This is fucking worthless," like just like, making fun, like telling, like, "Do you even read a book, V?" Like all this kind of shit. And then like at the end of it, it's just this stupid fucking like I don't get like the disparity between like Johnny in these main quests and then when you're doing because this side quest doesn't unlock until you get Nancy. So I'm like, it's far enough in the game where you and Johnny are like cool now, right? So it's like,
Yeah, it
why the
should be.
fuck is he like? He was being so fucking shitty to me about it. And then we get to the end of it, and he's just like, "Oh man, that's great. That's fucking hilarious. You wasted all this time, like fucking." And I'm like, "Johnny, I'm gonna fucking kill you." So now I'm just gonna fucking kill Johnny. Like if I got a choice where it's like we're gonna delete Johnny and I can live, fuck Johnny, because this is ridiculous. I was like, "What the fuck, man? You just said you take a bullet for me." And now he like drags my ass to Vic, and he's just like, because we just did the Hanako thing, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm your guardian angel or whatever." And I'm like, "Fuck you, you fucking cunt." I don't know. I was just like, it just really upset me because I was doing like back I was watching. I was doing that since like 9 o'clock.
Jesus.
Well, cause like, well, I mean, like for the last half hour, I was doing that thing with like Hanako or whatever. So I was like doing some talking and
Oh, okay.
um,
So you're doing that though. So you that's the I believe that
yeah, it
you
said the
hit the
point of
point
no
of no
return
return,
or
right?
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
it was that fucking side quest. I just was like, I was getting so mad because it was like the game was fucking with me completely, and Johnny was fucking with me, and it was such a fucking disappointment because at the end of it, it's just like, all right, it's just a big joke, I get it, and then you call Nancy, and she's like, oh man, that's way better than what I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, how is that way better? That is not a new. She's like, this is so newsworthy, and I'm like, no, it's not. Not that none of that is newsworthy. You can't just be like, oh man, this thing's just like you just like put out like, oh man, this one like internet following is just a big hoax. It's like here's like people are gonna be like fucking fuck you. Like who'd give a shit? It would be way cooler if you find out the identity of the real guy instead of just some fucking lameo fucking virgin putting out some stupid prank. Oh, I got you. You got pwned. He even said pwned. Like what a fucking virgin.
That's it.
Oh my
Boy.
god.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he said pwned. I
Woo.
just like oh my god, suck my cock, you little cunt. Like Jesus
I didn't I
Christ.
didn't I didn't realize Joe Rule was in Cyberpunk.
Yeah. This fucking weirdo like chapped upper fucking face or whatever the fuck was going on with him. Stupid facial hair not growing in right.
Oh boy.
Showing me clips of pure ponage like it's fucking cool or something. Anyway, that one side quest really just soured me on like on a lot of things. Because it
So
was
you're like,
just like,
fuck this, I'm just gonna go finish the game now and be
well,
done with it, or
kinda, man. I'm kind of just like, man, fuck this stupid thing. Like, it was so like,
what?
because like the whole thing is you gotta follow. It's like fucking five different places you gotta go to. I think it's like 4 or 5 different places you gotta go to, and at each place, it's like scan for clues. But like you're scanning for clues, and it's like these big fucking glowy things, and you're like, oh cool, I guess that's a clue. And then it's like, well, where the fuck, what the fuck am I looking for? And it's this stupid, like, it's this tiny little fucking thing in the wall. And I have no idea if it was even glowing because every single time when I found it, I just accidentally came across something that said square to jack in. I was like, oh shit, okay. So I was fucking around in each place for like fucking 10, 15 minutes. And they're like,
Jesus.
oh man, this is like fucking crazy hacker or whatever. And all at the end of this whole stupid fucking thing, it's just some dumb joke on a little billboard. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I just wasted a bunch of time. Like it was an hour. Like what the fuck was that about?
Shit.
Like I get it, like
I'm
subvert my expectations, whatever fucking like shit you want to jack off to or whatever. But fuck, like come on, man. It's not even at that point you're just wasting my fucking time because you just basically went like, oh, it was all a dream. Like, like suck my ass. Johnny
Oh
was a
boy.
cunt the whole time. He was such a big dickhead. He was like, "Oh man, you're fucking stupid, V. You can't read. You didn't even read a book, V." I'm like, "Man, Johnny, what the fuck, dude? What happened? We were talking about being like fucking blood brothers a minute ago."
I'm I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I'm laughing at you, but it's too
No,
funny.
it's okay.